Assalamualaikum and very good morning to everyone and also to Afzal. So we are from group I, and today we would like to present our topic, which is solar thermal water heating. So my name is Hafiz Johar, and these are my group members. We also have Aiman, Qarina, Eizaz, and also Sarveen. So first of all, I would like to start with the introduction of the solar thermal water heating. First, solar thermal water heating is a renewable energy technology that uses solar energy to heat water. And then, the system converts solar radiation into thermal energy through solar collectors. Besides that, solar thermal systems are commonly used in residential buildings, hotels, hospital, and industrial sector. In addition, this technology helps reduce electricity consumption and greenhouse gas emission. So furthermore, Malaysia has a strong potential for the thermal application due to its tropical climate and high solar irradiance. So lastly, the increasing awareness of sustainable energy encourage the adoption of solar thermal technologies in Malaysia.
Okay, to understand why solar thermal is becoming so vital, we first need to look at the macro perspective, Malaysia's energy policy framework. As you can see here, our nation is actively driving toward a sustainable future. The core objective of Malaysia's energy policy is simple: to aggressively develop renewable energy, reduce our heavy dependence on fossil fuels, and establish a highly sustainable energy ecosystem. This transition isn't just an idea, it's backed by strong regulatory frameworks. First, we have the Renewable Energy Act 2011. This was the foundational legal pillar introduced by the government to officially encourage and regulate renewable energy implementation across the country. Next is the National Energy Transition Roadmap, or NETR. The NETR is our strategic guiding compass setting the concrete pathways required to hit Malaysia's ultimate target, which is achieving net zero carbon emission by 2050. To ensure these policies actually happen on the ground, we have SEDA Malaysia, the Sustainable Energy Development Authority. SEDA is the key statutory body tasked with managing and promoting sustainable energy programs nationwide. So where does solar thermal fit into this? Right here under these policies, solar thermal implementation is highly encouraged by replacing conventional electric water heaters with solar thermal systems. We directly slash electricity consumption on the grid and play a massive role in supporting National Green Technology Initiative. Alright, now that we understand the policy backbone, let's pivot to what is actually happening on the ground today. There are four main trends driving Malaysia's renewable energy sector forward. Trend number one is the overall increasing renewable energy adoption. Thanks to growing environmental awareness among the public and consistent government support, RE technologies are seeing a major surge in popularity. Trend number two is the growing use of solar thermal systems. Specifically, this technology is no longer just a niche concept. Today, solar thermal water heating systems are being widely deployed across high-demand sectors. Most notably is in hotels, hospitals, residential developments, and commercial building, where massive amounts of hot water are needed daily. This ties directly into trend number three, which is green building development. Property developers are actively implementing these energy-efficient thermal technologies into their building designs. It allows them to reduce total building electricity consumption, cut operational carbon emissions, and meet modern green building certifications. Finally, trend number four, highlight our natural advantage. Malaysia has a highly suitable climate for solar energy. Our geographical location gives us tropical climate with consistently high solar irradiance all year round. This makes solar thermal systems incredibly reliable, highly efficient, and logical choice for long-term renewable energy development in our country.
Hi, my name is Qarina and I'm going to continue to talk about the common application of solar thermal water heating in Malaysia. And we have the residential houses, which is for daily domestic use. It will provide hot water for everyday household activities such as shower and bath. And the next one, we have hotel and resorts for, let's say, to wash the washing dishes. To cut through grease so much faster, we need to use the hot water. The industrial application, and we have process heating for dye fabric, mixed chemical, which needs to use water heated between 60 Celsius until 120 Celsius. Common key issue in Malaysia. First one is the high installation cost. Typically, it might cost you in the range of 4,000 to 8,000 if you install the centralized solar water heater for typical terrace house or semi house. Public awareness, which right now many consumers remain unfamiliar with long-term saving and benefits. And nextly, we have the limited promotion, and currently we know people in Malaysia has less attention about solar thermal water heating compared to PV technologies in Malaysia. The challenges of installing solar thermal water heating in Malaysia. The first one is the weather dependency, because solar thermal system may not work efficiently during the cloudy or rainy weather. And the next one is maintenance requirement. Currently, regular maintenance is needed to ensure the system will operate properly and efficiently. And next, we have the system efficiency, because if they install it poorly, it will reduce the heating performance and overall system efficiency. And lastly, it's about the technical expertise, which is skilled technicians are required to do proper installation and maintenance of the system. Any problem at the flat collectors or insulated storage tanks. So these skilled technicians will know better on how to maintain and on how to repair those equipment and system in it. So that's all from me.
Hello, my name is Sarveen and my metric number is B132310499. Next, I'll be presenting our fact or figures of global solar thermal water heating market. From the graph, we can see that the global solar thermal capacity increased steadily from 435 gigawatts thermal in 2015 to a peak of 559 in 2023. However, in 2024, the market slightly dropped to 544 gigawatts thermal. In 2024, only 17.8 gigawatts thermal of new capacity was installed globally, which is about 14.2% decrease compared to the previous year. Overall, the annual installations have fallen by more than 50% since 2013. Even though the market has declined, some countries still showed positive growth, like Brazil increased by 10.8%, while Mexico and Turkey both grew by 10%. Today, solar systems are used in more than 134 countries worldwide, providing around 443 terawatt-hours of heat annually for residential, commercial, and industrial use. The decline is mainly because of China's real estate crisis, saturations in rural hot water markets, and stronger competition from solar PV systems and heat pumps. Next slide is about top countries for solar thermal capacity in 2024. China remains the largest market, although its installations dropped by 17%, while Mexico, Turkey, and Brazil showed positive growth. There are three main types of collectors: unglazed collectors for swimming pools, glazed flat collectors for water heating, and evacuated tube collectors, which are more efficient and commonly used in China and India. Overall, the solar system technology still plays an important role in renewable heating worldwide.
My name is Mohd Iqram. Today I can explain about advantage of solar thermal water heating. At first point is energy saving. Solar thermal system cut down the amount of electricity required for water heating. Point 2, climate suitable. Malaysia tropical climate provide high solar irradiance sunlight year round. Point 3, eco-friendly. By harnessing renewable solar energy instead of relying on fossil fuel generated electricity, this system lower greenhouse gas emission. And last point, long-term cost saving. However, because sunlight is free, the ongoing operating and maintenance costs are incredibly low, making it a highly profit investment in the long run as the system eventually pay for itself. Next, I can explain about disadvantage and limitation of solar thermal. There are 3 points. Point 1 is high upfront cost. It can create a financial barrier for many everyday household and small business, even if it saves money later on. Point 2, weather dependency. This dependency means having a backup heating element is usually necessary to ensure hot water is always available. Last point, point 3, maintenance needs. You need skilled technicians to service the system properly, which add on ongoing responsibility for the owner. Let's look at the evolution of solar thermal technology in Malaysia. There are 3 points. First point, the past adoption was initially very limited due low public expensive components. To the present, data show adoption in commercial sector like hotels and hospital to cut electricity costs. And last point, the future. Moving forward, project achieve toward advanced, highly efficient solar system integrate with smart monitoring.
And we go to our last conclusion that first, solar thermal water heating is an efficient renewable energy technologies that is widely used in residential and commercial applications. So next, Malaysia has strong potential for solar thermal implementation due to its tropical climate and high solar radiation throughout the year. So in addition, government's policies and renewable energy initiative also support sustainable energy development in Malaysia. As lastly, solar thermal help reduce electricity consumption and support environmental sustainability. So that's all from me and our group I. Thank you. That's all. Thank you, Dr.